tactics. I've been thinking a lot about Fortnite blasters recently. They're legendary, epic, rare, and whatever those are. And that's fine, but they're not exactly the stealthiest blasters in the world, are they? I mean, these are fine if you want to hide in custard, or a toolbox, or that chair. What about all the places in the world that aren't yellow, purple, or blue? What if you just want a regular vanilla Fortnite rifle? The kind that infantry use. Although, to be fair, you could probably camouflage something rare against my t-shirt. You look very, very closely. What about if I want to hide in the kitchen? There are many white surfaces in the modern world, like washing machines and tumble dryers, fridges, radiators, tiles and bathtubs, doors that are painted white, and legendary yellow, epic purple, and rare blue. Just don't cut the legendary mustard. Believe me, I've tried.
What are you doing?
I'm being stealthy. That's why we have white mavericks. Hide against the fridge. And white ravens. So hide in the styrofoam. I mean, legendary may be legendary, but it's not very good for camouflage. I do like the way they're so rifly, but they're too assaulty. This one's a very salty rifle. Chips, burgers, salt. I want an ordinary rifle. Not rare, not epic, not legendary, just vanilla flavoured. It'd be good if it had lots of tactical goodness too. I wish there was a Fortnite rifle that was less assaulty. I be the fairy god pirate, mother! You don't look sane! I heard your wish and fell from the sky! You mean that thing? I'm magic, I fell through that too. So you want an ARR? No. Bibbidi bobbidi boop! Well, that's not magic. That was over there just now. I've had that for ages. Why do you buy things you never unbox? BSRE! No, I just want a regular rifle. Good heavens! It's a Nerf Fortnite IR! Nothing! Don't say I never give you anything. This all looks fairly straightforward. Motorized blasting, 6-start clip, acceleration button. Yeah, don't get more vanilla than that. From the looks of things, it's just like the ARs and it's all one big integrated blaster. From the size of the box, there will be some assembly required. Maybe it's like the box sniper rifle, where the stock's not designed to come out once you put it in. Unless you're super clever and do this to it. Bag takes 6 starts, they've given us 12. Hasbro, you're gonna go out of business. This has to be the least controversial box, as it is an infantry rifle, so let's rifle butt it. Hasbro! Hold on, where's that box gone? Doesn't say anything about attachment points on the box. Wow! Can't tell that's an attachment point, and that just looks like it's completely flush. That's crazy! My goodness. And sure enough, this is a barrel attachment. Hasbro, you're full of surprises! Okay, I'm slightly blown away by the fact that these are actual attachments as opposed to things that you kind of put on and that stay attached. This was completely unexpected. Nowhere on that box does it say anything whatsoever about these being attachments. This is the first Fortnite blaster I've seen that comes with attachments! Apart from the silenced pistol, but these are awesome! Does this extend? No, it doesn't extend, but it's a cool stock. Shame the Nerf logo isn't coloured on either side. All the mags that I've seen in the Fortnite blaster so far have all been made with the ability to stand like that so that you can display your blaster. Maybe not. This actually feels quite heavy to hold. Just looking at the inside of this confirms there is actually a lot of plastic. And I am so relieved to see screws. Unlike some blasters Hasbro have released, it's absolutely a cosmetic modder's dream. The handle actually feels really, really nice and smooth too. I don't even care about hiding in the fridge anymore. This is awesome! That jam door's a bit small, but that's nothing we can't fix later. Here's an external overview of the blaster from tip to tail. The barrel attachment of the blaster, which is quite long, twists off as with any other N-Strike barrel attachment. At the front of the blaster you have an N-Strike barrel attachment, which is compatible with any other N-Strike barrel attachment. The blaster comes with this barrel attachment, which I think looks absolutely awesome, and this attaches super easily, like so. It looks super flush, and it doesn't even look like an attachment. It looks like it's just kind of been clipped on, and like it's meant to stay there. There is a lovely long tactical rail on the top of the blaster, which is compatible with all N-Strike tack rail attachments. Look at the length of this tack rail, it's massive! It's the same length as that tack rail. It's longer than the Stampede's tack rail! It's not quite as long as the AR's tack rail though. The words Fortnite and Nerf are only printed on one side of the blaster, and not the other side. Underneath the blaster we have the battery tray, which requires a screwdriver to open it. We'll be putting batteries in that in just a second. There's nice little bits of gunny, barrel-y detailing there. On the left-hand side of the blaster as you hold it is the jam door. Not an awful lot of space in there, but I'm sure we could do something about that later if we really wanted to. I am still slightly blown away by the fact that this actually comes with attachments. The attachments on the ARs are just built in. You can't take them off. They're just there. In terms of length, by the way, this blaster is longer than the AR, but slightly shorter than the bolt-action sniper rifle. It almost looks kind of Star Warsy. Moving to the rear of the blaster, we have the mag release, trigger, and the accelerator, or rev trigger. I don't know why I don't just call it a rev trigger. Why acceleration button? There's also a stock attachment point at the rear of the blaster, which of course is compatible with the stock the blaster comes with, as well as other N-Strike compatible stocks. There's the mag the blaster comes with. Fits in like that. Trigger handle's fairly comfortable, it's a decent size. The trigger handle on this is actually bigger than the trigger handle. Handle on this is actually bigger than the trigger handle on the ARs. There are a lot of really smooth surfaces on this blaster. And I've also just noticed a nice little bit of detailing on the mags. Fortnite X Nerf. Fortnite X Nerf? X Nerf? What's the X all about? You can use the mag as a stand, but because the handle dips lower than the mag, you've got to make sure it's kind of like that. Mag the blaster comes with, by the way, does not have a llama on it anywhere that I could find. This blaster, by the way, looks pretty cool with the Nerf Fortnite AR's mag. Now, I haven't really been able to do this with any other Fortnite blasters. You know what time I think it is? It's combo time! Old school yellow N-Strike goodness combo. It thinks it's a stampede. Targeting beam it. The better safe than sorry ultimate shield combo. With a bobbly head so you can look round corners. The stealthy infantry rifle combo. The infantry rifle whiteout combo. Mostly whiteout. That's blue, but deal with it. I actually really like the lightning stock on this, even if it is a bit yellow. Modular stuff is going to look amazing on this. The ready for anything modulus combo. Crimson attachment goodness. Super sofa scope and stock and Revel rapid red mag. When your Fortnite blaster thinks it's a tri-strike. That missile so didn't work. This blaster actually looks really good with the modulus gear because it works with the colour scheme. When your Fortnite IR thinks it might be a long shot, when missing is not an option. Tactical infantry rifle goodness with 7 scopes for when stability is key. When you need to lie prone, roll around, but also have ultimate stability. Tactics. Complete stability from any angle. Beautiful, shiny, sonic goodness. Handle any situation with ease. I don't think you can handle this. Woo! All of the modular gear looks so good on this blaster. Check this out. This is awesome. This blaster was made to be comboed with modular gear. Silencer. Shh. I actually really like the look of this with that silencer. Evasive clear. Sonic goodness. Sniper status confirmed. Snipery goodness. When your Fortnite blaster thinks it's a Zombie Strike Scavenger. I'm going to be honest, the Zombie Strike Scavenger suppressor actually looks really good on this blaster. This blaster is so neutral, it just goes so well with so much. It looks fantastic with the modulus line. With the Scavenger gear, it looks absolutely delicious. Look at this. And yes, I did just use the word delicious. And even just by itself without any attachments on, this blaster looks awesome. GG Hasbro, even with that on it. The thing is, comboing this blaster is only half the story. What about using its attachments on other blasters? Looks ridiculous, but why not? Han Solo-y, perhaps? There it is on the Raven. That is hilarious. Look at that. I quite like it, just because it's a Raven, probably. Arcade. You can hear everyone screaming it, so there's the Strife. Doesn't go quite as well with the Strife as I was expecting. Raven fire, it's ridiculous. There's the Elite Raven. Don't you dare. What this blaster was made for. Look at it. Isn't this just the cutest little thing you've ever seen? And a scope! Oh, little baby sniper rifle. Tri-Strike gear looked good on this. What does this gear look like on the Tri-Strike? Not too bad, I can kind of see that. It actually looks like a shorter version of this. Of course, this guy isn't going to fit on any springers, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at this on the springers with their standard stocks. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that. Quite like that with the orange. Yeah, kind of works, but kind of not. Look at this. This works super well on the modular CC10. That actually looks like it was meant to be. Alpha Trooper, nothing doing for obvious reasons. Yeah. Absolutely. You don't have loads of tack rails everywhere on it, but it just looks really nice on bigger rifle. Which one of these is your favourite? Please comment below. Yeah, that's what was missing. That looks a little bit better there. We're looking on the Sonic Long Strike. That's not too bad. About that on the Sonic Long Strike, I actually quite like. This barrel works really well on blasters that are bigger anyway to kind of accentuate their longness, if you like. Tried it on an OJ strife, let's try it out on a blue strife now. That's not too bad, it's alright, but it's a little bit small. I don't really think this works well on a blaster that's too small. We've almost hit all the blasters we possibly can. Apart from those. I'm going to be quite frank with you. The deploy rocks this. That is awesome. Wonder how it looks like that. Yeah. Oh, that looks even better, right. That's really interesting. This looks really, really good on the deploy. Well played, GG deploy. This looks awesome on the deploy. Well, making the deploy look good. I don't know, there's something about this stock which actually makes the deploy look awesome. You know what this reminds me of? This also reminds me of that kind of self-loading rifle look. This actually looks really, really good on the deploy. Not gonna lie, I'm a fan of how this looks on the deploy. Maybe that's what Hasbro did. Maybe they made this especially to give the deploy some love because they felt sorry for it. If that was the intention, you've done it. That's the combos done. Collector's Edition Toys R Us batteries. Seems to fire just fine. Cups. Fortnite rocket launcher. N-strike target. Mr. Peely. N-strike target. Go down. There we go. Rainbow smash. Fortnite logo. Titan guy. Try an old 18 now. And we're going to throw in some X-shot darts to see what they're like. Oh no, the X-shot darts are firing. Fair enough. And that's interesting. The rev trigger temporarily jammed up there. That's interesting. Anti-strike target. Close enough. Deploy! Go out of ammo. This blaster seems to work just fine with both what it came with and at least give these two drums that I've tested. And let's do a worker mag just for fun. Boom fest AccuFakes! Oh, that's interesting. Honestly, performance there was a little bit lackluster with the AccuFakes for some reason. Don't know why that was. Seems to work best with regular Nerf darts at the moment from what I've tested. One thing I'm noticing already is that the mag doesn't just fall out. You've actually got to pull the mag out. There's quite a lot of friction there. 12 darts, generous Hasbro. The mag only takes 6 darts. Cheers, kind of disappointing because it's slightly longer than a 6 dart mag, but one of those things. And we're out. Quite a lot of those darts landing somewhere in between the 30 and 40 feet mark, so actually the range is not all that impressive. Let's go and take a look. So we've got an awful lot of darts around here, scattered around about the 30-ish, 35, up to 40 foot mark. A couple of darts getting up there in between 40 and 50 feet. Only 1 or 2 darts I'm seeing up here around about the 50 foot mark. Realistic range is flat, somewhere between 30 and 40 feet. A side note, I actually recovered all 12 darts there, which I'm proud of. Angled. These are the shots I'm more likely to lose. Yep, there's a tree there. There we go, that's more reasonable. Yeah, I'm not going to find all of these now. Down to 8 out of 12. One thing I have noticed about this blaster is how easy it is to accidentally hit that rev trigger when you're not intending to. Centre of the target from 10 foot. Rapid fire, just cause. Now back to about 20 foot. Back to 30 feet now. holding this blaster, I do have one gripe. If I place my hand here, it kind of naturally slides upwards. It's kind of hard to grip it and hold it into my shoulder. And then if I pull it into my shoulder, my hand kind of slides this way and down like that until it's kind of holding here, which isn't that comfortable. But I think we have some things yet to do. You know what I'm thinking? It's IMR time! Get that in there. Oh, that's nice and revvy now. Okay, let's see how that performs. It's a little bit more like it. Let's put some more in. Okay, well it doesn't get up there any faster, but it's got a higher top rev. Oopsie daisy. That's no good. And we've got... And it looks like we had a jam just there, and the rev trigger is jammed down as well, which is no good with IMRs in the blaster. Okay, and we've stopped. So that's interesting. That's the second time I've had the rev trigger jam up on me whilst using this blaster today. Definitely seeing improvements in performance. That's a little pro tip for you. The rev trigger when your stock blaster ever gets jammed on, open the jam door to stop it. Or take the mag out. And those darts obviously just going all over the place. I am really impressed with this blaster. Would I recommend it as a purchase? Yes I would. Although I may just be biased by the fact that I was so surprised about this and that. That was such a big surprise, especially since it said nothing about it on the box. These attachments look absolutely awesome. This one especially looks awesome on larger blasters. And this looks awesome with other attachments. My personal favourite is the Scavenger. This looks so good as a Scavenger, look at it! But modulus attachments of all varieties look absolutely awesome too. The one thing I should mention about this blaster that I didn't mention earlier, there aren't very many sling attachment points on this blaster. You can use this on the stock, you can fit something through there or there, then maybe you could have one there too. But apart from that, not many sling attachment points. Additionally, the rev trigger did jam up twice for me on this video. Could just be a lemon, but that should not detract from the fact that I love this blaster. It's absolutely incredible. I've really enjoyed using it. The fact that it comes with attachments is an amazing surprise. It looks incredible, and if you're a cosmetic modder, you're going to have great fun with it. These surfaces are just really nice and smooth. The handle's big as not a small handle. In my opinion, in stock form, it looks a little bit like the old British self-loading rifle, or maybe the Browning automatic rifle. You guys can take a look at that and tell me what you think in the comments. Old school super stoker, old school super stoker, super soaker style. By saying that quickly 4 times. Super, soaker, scope, stock, and rapid and rebel rapid red mag. Super soaker scope and stock and rapid red mag. Super soaker scope and stock and rapid super soaker stoke. Super soaker scope and stock rebel rapid red mag. Oh man. Super soaker stoke and Super Soaker, Scope and Stock and Rapid... Super Soaker, Scope and Stock and Rebel Rapid... Super Soaker, Scope and Stock and Rebel Rapid... Why is that so hard? Super Soaker, Scope and Stock and Rebel Rapid Red Mag! Super Soaker, Scope and Stock and Rebel Rapid Red Mag! Yeah! Super Soaker, Scope and Stock and Rebel Rapid Red Mag! Oh my goodness. What's going on?